This is me, Spoon Beast.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Super Smash Bros. 4 Wishlist. Yeah, there's an elephant in the room, isn't there? Yes, everybody, at the Nintendo Direct video thing announcement did announce Super Smash Bros. 4. They did give it a mention. I have gotten comments, inbox messages, emails about this. Guys, I know it happened. I'm kept in the loop very well. There are many of you to tell me. But is it really worth an entire video? I mean, basically what was told was that they are going to unveil the game at E3 2013. That's basically all that said, along with a Mario title and along with a major new Mario title and a major new Yoshi title. There's going to be a lot of unveiling done at E3 later this June. So we have to stay tuned. It's exciting for me because June's usually a really good month because I cover E3 with the stuff that I want to see anyway. So it gives me a lot to do, but it's kind of like a big buffer zone. It's like, oh, what do I do in between then and there? But don't worry, you guys keep giving me the wish list that I asked for, and that is great. I have tons to do after this. What was originally be the third and final of the wish list videos. Many of you have requested more and have inboxed and commented me those and even emailed me. I thank you all for those. But as Smash Brothers fans, we have to stay tuned until E3 later this June. And what I'm really excited for is we can finally get a title for the game. The title is going to be unveiled. We can actually call it what it's going to be called. Instead of we've been referring it to Super Smash Bros. 4. I've been referring it to Super Smash Bros. 4. Is that forever now? And now it we'll finally have a title, and we'll probably get to see a new character or two to get our Smash fan frenzy crazy feeling going on because we're so pumped up for this game. Can't wait for E3. We'll have to stay tuned till June though. But yes, I did hear about it, but all it really did was confirm the rumor of a video I did back in December where I said, potentially, they're talking about unveiling Smash Bros. 4 at E3. That ended up being proven true. So all that Nintendo Direct did was confirm one of the many rumors from December, and it ended up being the first one that I made a video on. There wasn't a bunch of content revealed at Nintendo Direct, and they're not keeping their mouths shut on it until it's released. I didn't think they would anyway, but it's being unveiled at E3, and I cannot wait for that. That should be great. Anyway, on to today's topic. I'm going to thank a subscriber for giving me this video idea. My subscriber by the name of Vitor. If I pronounced that wrong, you can please say so, because I'm not very good at pronouncing. He used his actual name rather than a standard username for his YouTube account. But he basically shared this great video idea with me and the thread. I'm going to link both his channel and the actual Smashboards thread as in the video description for this video below. Basically, I'm not much of a forum goer. I talk wrestling on one forum, and I'm also a member of a support forum, a whole two. That's about it. I don't really, I don't talk Smash on boards and threads and forums and stuff. I do that on here for all of you guys, so I don't really need to be typing it out to people who probably don't even know who the fuck I am to begin with. So, and a lot of the times you gotta be real good and stuff at, threads. And if I talk about it on YouTube, I don't see the point in, typing out threads and stuff, because I share all my ideas with everyone. And they share their ideas with me, and I share them with the people who haven't heard them. So, but I'm going to give the Smashboards thread, basically the spotlight that it deserves. And if I'm the tool to bring more, eyeballs towards it and the idea, then I feel that much more greater for, I want to say helping out the idea, because it really is a good idea. And it's about Pikachu's greatest rival. And for those of you who don't know, Namco Bandai own the rights to develop games for the Digimon series. And they, of course, are helping Sakurai and his Sora team in developing Super Smash Bros. 4. Digimon, for me, and I'm going to go into this, of course, their main franchise player, like Pikachu is for Pokemon, is Agumon. The orange little dinosaur dude. And for me, both of these shows hold huge nostalgic value. I love both shows growing up. I love the Digimon movie, the one where it has the super, virus It can evolve really fast into new forms quicker than most Digimon, and it's too much for the heroes Digi-creatures to keep up with and battle with. That movie I liked. It has a lot of criticism, but that that story arc in it I really did enjoy. And I do have my own personal favorite Pokemon movie. Like, I really did like the first one, but my third one's actually the third Pokemon movie with Entei, where he crystallizes the entire mansion that this girl's in, and the girl thinks that, Entei's her, like, father who's like passed away or something like that, and they have the unknowns that are also taking over secretly while Entei's protecting the girl. It's a really good movie, and they have to find a way in and save her and all this stuff. Love that one. It's by far my favorite. Just love the story. So, I'm talking the animes in general. Like, these are shows that I watched when I was really little. Like, I would have to say 6 at the absolute, like, oldest to, like, 8 at the absolute oldest. And to me, like, maybe now they might be a little, like, hokey, or maybe I laugh or whatever, but I think nostalgically both of them will hold up very well. So for me, this is a big deal, like, to have Digimon and Pokemon represented in the same game. And I'll get to that in a little bit. But in the actual Smash thread on Smash World forums, Vitor listed a potential moveset for Agumon that I'm going to list off right now and give it some heads up, or some viewpoints, if you will. The standard B, of course, Baby Flame. These moves you should know from watching the show. Forward B, Pepper Breath. Down B would be the Baby Flame down, the launcher. Up B would be the Baby Flame up. Standard A is a claw attack. Forward A is like a flame bite. Down A is a stomp, and up A is like a claw uppercut. Perfect side smash attacks, and up side smash attack there with the claw uppercut. But, everybody loves to use side smashes. They're my, like, favorite combos to use in the game. You can hit your, like, regular A, standard A's and all that, but then the down and ups and sides are always my favorite, and they're always the A button. B's are only good for recovery, but really good choices of attack. I mean, they fit really well in the game. I mean, you can think of a lot of characters that would fit perfectly in this game. Final Smash, he even gave that, evolution to Wargreymon, a time transformation like Wario, but with, B moves. And of course, the B moveset he also provided for Wargreymon, the Final Smash transformation. Standard B would be the Gaia Force, forward B would be the Great Tornado, down B would be the Draymond Cutter, and up B would be the Great Tornado up. So, yeah. And that's kind of interesting, too, because sure, there are transformations, and there's this, that, and the other, but we've never had a Final Smash where your moveset changes. Like with Wario, sure, he transforms into Wario Man, but his moves are the same, and sure, they do a lot more impact to you and hurt you faster. It's still the same moves. Like, there hasn't been... And a lot of them are strict animations. Like Olimar, everybody freezes and his ship goes up, and the creatures of the night attack you, and his ship comes down and crashes on top of you. Link, the two Links there, they get you in the Triforce and slash and smash you off the screen. They're like predetermined animations. Whereas like with some supers, like we're talking level 3s for All-Stars, for instance, Sweet Tooth, when you get like the mecha machine going, you can do different moves, and you can attack, and you can stomp and do all this crazy stuff. That's what this is reminding me of. The Wargreymon should be like that, and that's what he's kind of putting here, except with, obviously, Wargreymon's actual moves. Yeah. So, I just think this whole idea is kind of cool. To me, Namco Bandai, they're definitely not going to use anybody from Digimon. This is a very, very wish-listy idea, and by that I mean like wish, like nothing really realistic, because obviously they're going to go with either, their franchise character of Pac-Man, or they're going to go with a Tekken or Soul Calibur rep. Whoever seems to be the popular slice of the fight of those characters from Tekken or Soul Calibur, even Pac-Man. I'd say Pac-Man's the best choice of the lot, but you can never count out somebody from Tekken or Soul Calibur as well. Either one of those 3 franchises is going to get a rep from Namco Bandai, if they even get one at all. And with it kind of getting an old school feel to it, I feel that they are probably going to include Pac-Man. So, but really for me, Digimon and Pokemon sharing the same game is a big deal. Like, having Agumon face off against Pikachu, the feeling there would be awesome for people who grew up watching both shows and some of the movies that we loved. It's the same feeling that I'm sure that I had and many others had when, you know, Sonic and Mario would face off for the first time in Brawl. It was something that you imagine, like, well, could you imagine like Mario and Sonic, two arch rivals in video game media, you know, going up against each other in Smash Brothers? It's the same thing here. Digimon, you know, started off as like basically, you know, virtual pets, and then it got turned into like, from that they ended up getting their own animation, and you know, they were very much, you know, toy figure oriented, whereas Pokemon, you know, they sold their merchandise through the trading cards, and I wasn't much of a toy goer or card goer. I just basically watched the shows. But that's where they kind of were different in terms of merchandise. Digimon was like actual toys, and Pokemon was, you know, the trading cards, etc. But basically, what I'm trying to get at here is, you know, they were Pokemon fans or Digimon fans, and they were both. I would say I was a bigger Pokemon fan because, you know, the show kind of kept me interested more, and I liked more than one movie. But Digimon did hold up its fair share of entertainment value for me. I did like the pilot. I did like a lot of the stuff that was going on. I like the differences between the two of them as well. Pokemon, after they get out of your pocket, basically, from the Pokeballs, they actually are legitimately fighting right there in front of you. Whereas within Digimon, it's not a complete knockoff because everything that happens, the creatures are sent to a digital world and they fight amongst others digitally, hence the name Digimon. You know, Pokeball fits in the pocket, Pokemon, pocket monsters. But I like that like it's a cyber fight basically with the Digimon, whereas Pokemon are actually there roughing it up in front of you. I like the certain differences that Digimon made to separate itself from Pokemon. I liked how they didn't use trading cards for their main merchandise. It was mainly through the actual toy sales that they gained, you know, merchandise following from. But for me, it's just one of those cool what-if sort of scenarios. If you had Agumon and Pikachu facing off, the two faces of Pokemon and Digimon sharing a screen in one game. And Smash Brothers is a game where you have those kind of dream scenarios. Do I believe it has any chance ever happening? No. But does that make it any less of a great idea? No, it's a wonderful idea. It would make the game... If Agumon actually showed up in it, that would make people think, wow, this game features Digimon. Like, anybody could turn up in this. You know what I mean? It gives you that kind of feeling of suspense and awe and what's going to happen next with the roster. And that's what I loved most about this thread idea and this forum thread in general. And Vitor, you did an amazing job hooking my interest. I would have made it earlier, but, you know, I had other wish lists that were actually sent to me beforehand, and two more that I made before this. But yeah, it's just a cool idea, and for me it'd be an awesome nostalgic feeling to see Pikachu, the face of Pokemon, face-to-face with Agumon. Even if it's them just going one-on-one, or let's say it's 4 players, the other 4 players took the snip and you hit them off, and then, you know, Agumon and Pikachu face-to-face. It's the same feeling that Sonic and Mario scenario had, and then it came a reality and became actually really awesome. This probably doesn't have any chance of becoming a reality, but it is fun to think about, and it is a great idea. As I say at the end of every one of these wishlist videos, you guys keep inboxing, you keep commenting, and you keep messaging me. And that's great, because I now have more than just 3. There are quite a few requests made since the last 2 videos were published. So I thank you for all of those. Keep them up, because I need content gearing towards as we build towards the half of the year in June. As always, I'm Spood Beast, and I'm peacing out. See you all, and hope you have a good week next week.